So tonight's session is all about making sure that you get all the resources that I use on a daily basis to run my business. I have a real estate business that I'm running. I have a coaching business that I'm running. And with those two together, I have to always have my hands on something and someone very quickly. So for a lot of you who have already done coaching with me, Alicia, Ozzy, you all have known when it's time to get an answer. How long does it take for us to really get an answer for you? Quick, long time, like how long does it take to get you an answer? From me, let's put it that way, from me.
Pretty quick.
Pretty quick, right? So I got to be able to deliver that, especially as a mentor, as a friend, as a coach, to deliver this kind of information. I got to be able to get you guys the answer. So I really want to make sure that I'm giving you tonight all of the resources that I use on a regular basis to keep things running smoothly. So make sure that you have pen and paper tonight. We are going to run. I think you already know we're going all fluff, no stuff. So we're going to hurry things up. Time is not going to be wasted. Energy, all the curse words, you're going to try to keep that to a minimum. And money, we're going to save you money a lot tonight instead of going through all that you need to, all the frustrations. I've been an entrepreneur for 22 years. So for those that are already in the Unleash the Entrepreneur group, make sure that you stay there. You see that daily I'm giving you tips. I'm giving you some kind of motivation, right, in your business, and some kind of lead into, what do you need next? Do you need help with figuring out your purpose? Do you need help figuring out some credit to help boost that? Do you need help with getting your business set up? Okay, so for all of those things, that's what Unleash the Entrepreneur is for. If you haven't already, make sure that you go over to Unleash the Entrepreneur. It is a private group in Facebook, all right, on Facebook, just so that you can get all of the tips just in that group, all right? So I'll make sure if you look in my link tree, look in my bio. I can't hide it. Look in my bio and you'll be able to join the Unleash the Entrepreneur group. Andrew, you're already in there, aren't you? You're in there. Ozzy, you're in there. David, you're in there. I'm not sure, Jean, if you're in there. Alicia, I know you're in there. Gwen, don't know if you're in there or not, but make sure that you get inside that group because there's lots of free information, just like tonight, that's given to you to help better your business. All right. I like your setup there, David. I like your setup there, brother. All right. So let's get into it. If you guys have any questions for my Instagram family, if you want to join in on the slideshow, make sure that you are coming over to my bio and click on the first link. You'll be able to register and join in on the live webinar. Because if you're visual like I am, then you need to be able to join in and see the slideshow. Okay, not just the side of my face. All right, not just the side of my face. All right. All right, I love you guys. Now, are there any wins that we can talk about, like really quick, any quick wins? And I don't want you to minimize, oh, I just did this. Any wins that anyone wants to share that has happened in August?
Well, I'm excited that I created 2 LLCs today.
Yes, you did.
And I now have a business address. So I'm making progress slowly, working on this website. It's about to be my link tree, but I think you said you give a different one. So I'm trying not to give my link tree, but I'm making progress. Oh,
little steps, that's a big thing. So congratulate Miss Ozzy. She is moving forward in full-time entrepreneurship. So anything I can do to support your love, I'm here for it. And as I said, next week, I'm gonna just kind of lead into next week. Next week, I've got a special woman that's coming on to the show, and she's going to talk about ways, Ozzy, that you may be able to use that LLC. She's going to be talking about how to create another stream of income with your next check. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So make sure next week, if you haven't already, tell your entrepreneur friends, tell your realtor friends, how can you start a business with your next check? All right, so that's going to be next Tuesday at 7 p.m. So let's get things rocking. Anyone else have any wins? I like that heart that you got up there. All right, don't be shy. Look, the little things are the big things. So I was in the office today and I was doing some content because I write a lot of content for not only my own page, but I also write it for other, for some of you entrepreneurs that need it. And I sat there and I'm sitting there with two other realtors and they were like, I don't feel like I'm getting any work done. And I said, you are. You know, there's a lot of times entrepreneurs need to take a break. You just need to take a break and just look back and just say, you know what? I did 2 things today and that's okay. I did 2 things today and that's okay. You have to be okay with not overwhelming yourself with a bunch of to-dos. You got me? So I really just want to give you permission to just say, you know what? Even if you got 2 damn things done today, you're fine. You're fine because you're further, just like Ozzy, she opened up 2 LLCs, not just 1, 2. So she's further along today than she was yesterday. So congratulations for any of you that woke up this morning and made it to the office or even just tiptoed to your office down the hallway. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. All right. So let's get things started. Let's talk about the resources that Lori uses. For those that are in my group before, you may have seen some of these, but I added some more to it. Hey, Carl. I added some more to it. So I think with everything that has going on, let's talk about some ways to simplify your business. But first, what I want to do is really talk about a couple of ways that entrepreneurs can win. Entrepreneurs, how can you win every single day? These are some tips. Now, some people are like, I want that magic pill. I want that magic piece of what's going to make me a millionaire. Right here, how entrepreneurs win. There's 5 things I do every single day. Not on the weekends, I'm not going to lie. On the weekends, I don't do it. But on the weekday, yes, this is what I'm doing. Number 1, I'm visualizing my day. So when I get up, I am not focused on the internet. I'm not focused on Instagram or blogs or nothing like that. What I'm focused on is what do I need to do? You have the ability to create. And if you can have the ability to foresee what's about to happen, you have that ability and you have to be able to do that. So I visualize, who am I going to see today? What monies are going into my account today? What am I getting done today? And I visualize that. Okay. If you can do that, realize you are a childlike. I'm saying this is childish, but I want you to get back into your childlike state. When children are running around the house like they do, and they have the ability to see things that we've never seen before. They're like, well, I see a dragon and it's shooting out yellow fire, and they're running around with a tutu on and a ballerina hat on. And I'm like, the creativity is there. They're visualizing everything that they want to do with that moment. I want you to do the same thing. So how you're going to win is to sit there and actually just for 10, 15 minutes, just visualize, what do I need to get done today? I'm giving you millionaire secrets because before you can get to the big stuff, the software and the people, you've got to be able to master this first. Number 2, in my journal, I have a journal just like this that I keep before I do any work, And at the top of it, I'm writing today's date. Today's date goes at the top and I'm writing number 1 through 5. I'm setting 5 intentions of what I plan to do today. Number 1 is how I plan to feel. I be happy, healthy, and wealthy. Whatever you want. But I've just told myself I plan to feel. I choose to feel happy today. There's a lot of people that's not happy. Y'all know, they're out there. So you have to choose how you want to feel every day. So 5 intentions. Number 2 is how much money am I depositing into my bank account? I'm not saying I'm depositing money. No. I'm crystal clear with it. I'm depositing $55,000 into my Chase business checking account today. Is that clear enough for the universe to read? Now, if I get a check for $100 today, just oops, like out of the blue, did I win? I did, because I let the universe know I'm looking for money. Now, if I didn't get a check for $55,000, I'm not surprised. But when it does happen, I'm not surprised. So you're telling the universe you're looking for coins, you're looking for paper. Number 3, you want to write an accomplishment list. Stop saying to-do list. Y'all heard me say this before, right? Stop saying a to-do list. When you have a to-do list, that's like a budget. You know, it's hard. It's not the best thing to do. So write an accomplishment list. What are a few things this week that have to get done? Accomplishment. So that when it's done, you feel good. And when you check things off, how do you feel? You feel amazing that it's done. Okay. Number 4, write 10 grateful moments. Underneath my 5 intentions for the day, I write a little squiggly line, and then I go 1 through 10. I'm so happy and grateful now for God's favor. I'm so happy and grateful now for Winnie, my dog. I'm so happy and grateful now for consistent income. I'm so happy and grateful now for my health. So I just go down the line. So if you're in a state of gratitude, God can only send you what he wants you to have. And if it's the things up top, it's going to be easier to get these things up top because you've already been grateful for it. And number 5 is be a cheerful giver. Sometimes, you guys ever heard of in the Chick-fil-A line or wherever you guys go, Chipotle, Chipotle, if y'all go and someone in front of you pays for your meal, that's being a cheerful giver. Sometimes what I'll do, because we are in the world of Cash App and Zelle, what I'll do is I will just randomly go through my phone and send somebody lunch money, breakfast money. That will come back to you. But if you're always worried about, well, I only have $20, then that's how God is going to treat you as well when you're asking for favor. You go in like this and he's going to act the same way. So be a cheerful giver. Yes, I have $20. That's all I have to my name. Boom. Wow. How did $1,000 come back to me? So be a cheerful giver. So these are the points that you need to start your day. How anybody needs to start their day is right here, 1 through 10. Number 1, visualize your day. Number 2, set 5 intentions of what you plan to do today. Number 3.
You went muted.
Your voice went away.
I didn't do it. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't do that. I promise I didn't touch you. Number 1 is visualize your day. Set 5 intentions for the day. Number 3 is write an accomplishment list. Number 4, write 10 grateful moments and begin them with, I'm so happy and grateful now. If you watch The Secret, you'll understand. And then number 5 is be a cheerful giver. Can we all commit? Can we all commit? Take a snapshot. And any of this will be on, this is already recorded. So for those that are already registered and are on here, you'll get this in the morning so that you will be able to have it again. All right. So again, we're about to jump into things. Make sure we're going to take notes, and we're going to go at a good pace. So make sure that you take notes with intention to use them. Not everything is going to be necessary for you to use, but just think, as a business owner, you have to have resources. As an entrepreneur, somebody's waiting for you to give them the answer to something. So you may not need some of the things that we're talking about tonight, but you're going to write it down. You're going to be like, yo, Lori gave me this referral, so I'm going to pass this on to my client. It could be something as simple as that. So be sure to take these notes and put them in a spreadsheet, put them somewhere where you can always refer to them when you need them. All right. I have a page just for affiliates, and just people that I use on a regular basis. And I want to make sure that if I ever need to get to them, then I can go right to that spreadsheet and quickly disperse that information to whoever needs it. All right. So let's get into it, my business owners. Here are some of the tools, and I'm going to go into why I like them. Okay. I've used majority of everything that I'm sharing with you guys tonight. And a lot of the things that I'm using, I may have used them or I currently use them right now. Now, how many of you have a website? Websites. You got a website that you're using and you're directing people to it. This is the first place where people get to take a look at your business, all right? So if you need to get a domain, what I highly suggest is you buying yourname.com, okay? So for example, AliciaMathis.com, davidchilds.com. You always want to buy that because when someone is creating a website for you later, you at least want to have that as the lifestyle or, you know, personal or business professional page that you have. So if you haven't already, what I've used for all of my domains is I go to GoDaddy.com to get all of my domains. So you can go there and check it and see, does something exist so that you can use it. Like, for example, if Ozzy wanted to, Ozzy is in real estate, and if she wanted to check, you go to GoDaddy.com and you can check and see realestatewithozzy.com. If she wanted to just buy that and just park it, she may not have any need for it right now, but she bought it. And when she gets the website, she can always point that domain to her website. Okay. So just be creative. If you go, hit me up if you want to get a domain. I can show you how to get one for $1. $1, but you got to be a first timer with GoDaddy. You can't already have an account with them. So normally I spend about $12.99 per year on some of my domains. So they're not that expensive. All right, but you definitely want to have your own name.com so that you can keep it. Wix.com is a site where you can create a web page. Now, I've created a web page for some people. I don't make a business out of it, but if you need to kind of drag and drop and try to do your own, Wix.com is not bad. They've got some free opportunities and probably some paid one, of course. So if you want to create a page, let me know if you need further help of putting it together, because you need specialists to make it look like a 4-year-old didn't put it together. All right. So those are two sites that I would highly suggest for websites. And if you want to get with Wix.com to build a website, even if it's just a small one, then you can go to Wix.com. All right. So many of you know that I help with social media. So with social media content, there's a lot of times you're looking at people's pages. Like you would think on my page, and I'm on my page all the time. I'm not, all right? A lot of those things are scheduled out. A lot of those posts are already scheduled out weeks ago. So I use Hootsuite.com in order to schedule content to go to my Instagram and Facebook, because you've got to watch your time. You can't be on Facebook and trying to link up Instagram. That takes hours and you've just wasted a lot of time. So Hootsuite.com, you can post content, you can put videos on there, and then you can schedule it out for the time that you want it to go out. The time that I schedule it to go out, I post twice a day, 3 times a day, I'm sorry, 3 times a day, just about. 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning, noon, and then at 6 p.m. So something already went out and I didn't even know it. So remember, that is like your office is still open. If you were posting something on your page, then it's like your office is still running while you're at dinner. Your office is still running while you're out with clients. All right. And if there's a call to action on there, which we all should have on there, then it allows people to text this number to get information from you. Make a call, DM me with this information. All right. So those are the kind of things you need Hootsuite to schedule your content to go out on social media. And you can actually do it on a lot of different levels. You can do it on LinkedIn. You can do it on Facebook and Instagram all at the same time. All right. All right. So number 4 and 5 are useful webinar type tools and recording tools. So we're on Zoom right now. So Zoom has been the main puppy that a lot of people use for meetings. You can also record something on there. So let's just say you wanted to record something for your YouTube page, or you wanted to record something for your client. You can go in there and actually record yourself talking. Once you stop it, then you can send that link to your customer. Okay, so, or you can download that video and you can upload it to YouTube. Like this video will be edited and sent to YouTube tomorrow. It's just content. It's just content. All right. So welcome everybody that's on Instagram. Welcome everybody that's on Wisdom. Welcome everybody that's right here on Zoom. Tonight's session, we're going into all of the resources that are necessary to run your business. And number 5, loom.com. Loom.com is pretty slick because it's a quicker version. So let's just say I wanted to leave a quick message for David, but I didn't feel like, going all through Zoom and recording and stuff like that. Loom is a recording platform. So if I just wanted to just leave a quick message or go to the platform and I'll just say, hey, David, just wanted to remind you that the names in that back office in that number 2 list, don't forget here, this is what you want to do with them. Please move them over to the number 3 list. And if I'm visually showing him something on the page, which I can share my screen, when that video is finished recording, I can send that link. I can copy it and send that link right to David so he can get a quicker version. So a lot of people on teams and groups, they use Loom so that they can just do a quick recording. And it's like a little circle video of my face kind of on the screen. You guys have probably seen it sometimes on YouTube as well, but it works. So anybody using video recording, or especially my realtors out there, if you just want to do a quick, hey, happy birthday. Hey, David, just wanted to wish you a happy birthday really quick. Everything's been great. Just wanted to wish you and your family the best. If you have any questions about real estate or business, give me a call. It's free. They do have a paid version as well. All right, any questions so far on anything here?
I'm sorry, just a quick clarification, just for Loom. They don't have to actually be on the platform to receive the videos. It sounds like once you recorded, you can email and they store the videos up on the cloud or whatever, and you send a link.
Yep.
So that's how, okay, good. All right.
Yep. So it's not like the other person has to have
an account. Okay.
They just open the link and they hear you talking and they see whatever. If you shared your screen, then you shared your screen with them. Yep. You can download the video as well. All right. Good. So y'all are using that. So we're up to date on platforms. Okay, we got that. For those that are on Instagram, if you want to follow along on what we're doing right now, make sure that you go over to my bio, click on the first button, which is join the webinar. Come on over. We're still moving. All right, let's go. Now let's talk about CRMs. Customer relation management tools. Where are your contacts? I was talking with a broker, an associate broker, and we were having a discussion about his team. And I was giving him some tips on what would be a great idea to help him with his past customers, to do some things for his past. And I said, so where's your list? Like, where is your list of all of your past customers that you've sold homes to? He's like, I just got them in my phone. I have their phone numbers in my phone. I'm like, what? I said, you don't have any kind of database where you just put them in? He was like, no, I don't. So guys, the sharpest man or woman out there, you think a lot of things are on point with their business, but this is the reason why it's so important for me to get into y'all's business to help you with the organization, because what he's doing is frustrating his business and himself more by not having a quick way to get to your database. I have a list, and if you are a real estate agent and you need to get an organized list of a spreadsheet, Alicia, we had this at Keller Williams. Everything is on there. So when you close on a loan, you just put it on the spreadsheet. It has everything from the property address to how much commission was made, the address, of course, of the property, who are the parties in the contract, the buyer name, the seller name, the other agent's name, what title company we used, what mortgage company we used. And then a checklist at the end. Did you get the lockbox off, Lori? Did you do alarm services with them? All right, did you send a survey out? If you need that, let me know. If you need that list, let me know. If you need that spreadsheet, everything back to 2013, I have on a spreadsheet to this day. So that means if you ever needed to just quickly go to, all right, let me go back to my 2020 deals that closed, then I can quickly go down the line and just call them quickly because I got their numbers right there. So if you need that, please reach out to me and I can make sure I can email you that spreadsheet. So in the meantime, Mailchimp or Constant Contact, I've used them as a database. Those, you can put phone numbers in there, you can put email addresses in there. I like Constant Contact because you're also able to send out newsletters. For my realtors that are on the line, I use Marketleader.com. Marketleader is great because it has a lot of tools that you can use for flyers. You can also put birthdays in there. So when you're talking with the client for the very first time, get their birthday. People love the sound of their name and love to be recognized on special days. So important days you can put in there, when their purchase anniversary, their birthday, okay? So put something together. Mailchimp is not expensive. Constant Contact is not expensive, but you've got to be able to put your contacts somewhere so that it's in a database, okay? Number 7, a lot of you don't have time to make phone calls all day, all right? So Dialmycalls.com is a service where I love Dialmycalls. Dialmycalls is a great service where you can upload some contacts and their phone numbers. And if you wanted to send a blast call out to, let's say, 15 of those people or 100 contacts, you're like, look, I'm about to go out with my family. I don't have time to call these 15 people and say the same damn thing. So what am I going to do? Dialmycalls. All right, Dialmycalls.com. It's going to send out a blast text or it's going to send out a blast voicemail to everyone all at one time. I love it. All right. So here's one that I did right before Super Bowl. I didn't want anything. I just wanted to let people know that I was thinking about them and I wanted them to think about me around that time. I sent I uploaded the phone numbers. Ozzy, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I just want to put my question there. I didn't want to interrupt.
All right. So I uploaded all of my buyers and sellers. All right. So there was hundreds of names that I had uploaded. And why? Because I already had the spreadsheet of everybody. So I took that, went to Dialmycalls.com, uploaded all of the phone numbers that I wanted the call to go to. Then it prompts you to, leave your message. What message do you want to leave for everyone? Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know, I'm just thinking about you. I know kickoff is right about to happen soon, but if you have any questions about real estate as you're putting that chicken wing in your mouth, give me a call on Monday. Okay, it was something like that. It wasn't a salesy call, but it was just something funny as they were getting together with family. All right. So that message went out to hundreds of people at one time. So what happens is their phone will just ring and it's me hey, just wanted to give you a quick call. So it's just my voice. All right. The same thing with the text. If you wanted to send a text message out, you understand that people would check that before their voicemails, right? So you can do the same thing. You can upload all those same hundreds or 10 or 15 contacts, however many, and then you can type whatever you want to say. Hey, was just thinking about you, wishing you a wonderful Labor Day and safe weekend. If you have any questions about real estate, please give me a call. So it saves time, right? Because you just don't have time to pick up the phone all the time to call everyone. You ain't got the time. All right, any questions?
Yes, mine was, does it personalize the calls or is it just you just made that one message and it's sent it to 50 people?
Yeah, it doesn't personalize it. And that's the only thing I don't like about Dialmycalls is that it sends it to everyone. So it doesn't say to everyone's name. But number 8, Slide Dial does. So Slide Dial Take that phone number down, you all, area code 267, save this in your phone, like it's your boo. Save it, because it's your new boo. 267-759-3425. Save that under slide dial. Now, I learned slide dial in my early time being a realtor. And I'm wondering, I'm in the office, and I'm wondering how is the guy next door to me pumping out 50, 100 calls per day? How is he getting all of these calls done? And he's like, I'm not talking to all these people. I'm leaving the messages. I'm like, you're leaving the messages? How are you doing this? He's like, through slide dial. So slide dial is a free service. Now, Ozzy, this is personalized. So if I slide dial you, then I'm going to call that number first, wait for the prompt, and then I'm going to put in Ozzy's phone number. All right, then hit pound. Y'all don't do this with people you're dating. All right, don't do this to your husbands and wives neither. This is not what you want to do. This is leaving a message for Ozzy. Hey, Ozzy, sorry I missed you. Just wanted to let you know I was in your area and I just wanted to know if you wanted to hang out for lunch or something. So give me a call back at blah, 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 blah. And I hang up. That message is going right to Ozzy's voicemail. She doesn't hear the phone ring. She doesn't hear it ring, but it goes right to her voicemail. So just imagine, I can say I can personalize that one because that one is a onesie twosie call. So it goes right to voicemail. And sometimes people will call me back and say, well, Dag, I'm sorry I missed your call. I was sitting right here. I was like, oh, must be a bad area that you were in. But a lot of times, if you want to get through a lot of calls without having to get hung up on, hey, how's your day? Oh, yeah, I'm at work right now. Oh, I'm at my son's game right now. If you don't want to get through all of that, realize time will get you the right people. So if you left 10 messages, 10 slide dials for 10 different people, realize everybody's not wanting to talk to you right now. They don't need your services right now. But let's just say 2 people did call you back. Then it worked. Because you can waste a lot of time calling people at work and, hey, yeah, okay. Oh, what did your son do? Yeah, I'll hold on a second. So you waste a lot of time not getting to the point with a lot of your business calls, okay? So slide dial is amazing for leaving voicemails. It goes right to their voicemail and you get to leave your message, and that is free. But you do have to do that one at a time. Ozzy, you like that one?
Yes.
Yeah. And so that way you can get through a lot more calls during your business day. The people that call you back actually want to do business with you. Realize everyone is not looking to do business with you, not today, maybe later. But the purpose of slide dial is really just to get to the ones that want you right now. Okay. Number 9 is if you need another number, if you need a Google Voice number. Now, I'm not talking to my business owner of getting a business number. If you just need a separate number, then Google has the ability for you to get free Google, just get another number. So sometimes you might need it just to give it to your assistant or something like that. Or I don't know, if you're doing lead calls, you may not want people to have your direct number. So you do Google Voice. And it can roll right into your phone number. All right, we're rolling right along. We've got some financial tools. We all need these to be up and running. I have used Square, I have used Stripe, and I also use PayPal for my merchant servicing. So I say this to my business owners: no more receiving funds through Cash App or Venmo. So no Cash App Crystals on the line and no Venmo Vinnies on the line. All right. If you are a business owner, you should be using one of those 3: Square, Stripe, or PayPal. If you're just exchanging money here and there, oh, here's some shoes, or hey, I'm just paying you back, not a problem with Zelle, not a problem with Cash App, but those were not created for business owners to exchange money back and forth. All right. Plus the accounting for Square, Stripe, and PayPal can integrate better than Cash App can. Okay. All right. Let's move along. How many of you need loans? How many of you need like money? Money, money, money. there is a way that you can get some funding through lendingclub.com, prosper.com. Just realize it is a hit. It is a hard inquiry, but if you need some funding, try them out. I've used both in the past, lendingclub.com and prosper.com. It's unsecured. All right, for those that love doing their taxes, I got an app for you that can track your expenses. Real good. It used to be called TaxBot, but is now called Hurdler. I don't understand why. But if you download that app, I only pay $10 a month, and it allows me to itemize all of my expenses without pulling my hair out. And then when tax time comes around, it's much easier to give the reports to my tax preparer. All right. So just imagine you're going out to dinner. Ozzy, when we went out to lunch, right? That receipt for that meal was a business expense. We talked about business, right? So what I did was I took my phone, went to the Hurdler app, and I opened it up and I took a picture of that receipt. And by doing that, it just asks you, where do you want to categorize? Like, what is this? And I just put meals, business meals. So all the categories are already in there. You just have to tell the app, where do I put this? The great thing about that is it puts the receipts in the clouds, and it also moves that line item to whatever expense it was, postage, accounting, marketing, whatever it is. And then by the end of the tax time, all you have is a report that you can forward to your tax preparer along with the receipts. So it becomes so much easier to do your taxes if you take pictures of the receipts. Now, for example, if I paid for something online, I will take a picture of the screen. I'll take a picture of my computer screen because I don't want to print paper out. So I will just take a picture of it, and then that will be included in my app. Okay, whatever it was. All right. So look at the Hurdler app. It's only $9.99 a month. Keep that. Plus, you can also track your mileage. So if you're doing a lot in your car, you can turn it on when you're going in business, turn it off when you're coming back home. So a lot of those things with mileage, it'll just track as well. Okay. Any questions so far? Are we learning anything new? Are we learning anything new? Welcome everybody that came on the line. Ari, welcome. Hope you're getting some tips for your business. Marquita, hope you're getting some stuff for your business. Amazing. Yes, thank you, David, for putting that in there. It's a weird business name, right? Hurdler. But if you go to taxbot.com, it will forward you to that anyway. Okay. All right. So let's talk about some outsourcing tools. You all know I am a huge cheerleader. Yes, Ari, use it. Definitely use it. I love outsourcing business. And when you get to the point where you can hire other people, you should get excited. Why? Because your business is making money now. So for those that have the ability to run stuff all on their own, stop. Like Tanita, why are we doing that? There's no need to do that. Someone else can do it better than you. So put your ego aside and hire someone to do it. Like I have a Shopify page, right? And at this point in my career, what I'm doing, yes, thank you, Andrew. At this point in my career, I could sit there and spend hours and hours of, let me just try to figure it out. But then I turn to my guy and I'm like, Akin can do it. Alicia, you know, I'm like, Akin can do this. So I gave him the assignment to help fix something technical on my Shopify page. That's my website where I sell my products and services. And I'm like, Friday, I put the request in. Tuesday morning, today, he sends me a note saying it's done. I'm like, cool. Just send me a Loom video of what you did. That's it. I just want to know how you did it, because I'm freaking out because I didn't know how to do it. But never overcomplicate the situation by you spending hours and hours. You're the rainmaker, you're the CEO, and you have to act like it. For the amount of time somebody is looking for $5 an hour, $6 an hour, even if it's $15 an hour, they're not much money. And for the bigger scheme of things, if you release some of the things that you have to get done, you will find, yo, I'm getting a lot more work done. I'm getting a lot more work done because you're working on the business instead of in the business. If you spend more time working in the business, preparing content, sending emails, following up with phone calls, sending out the Dialmycalls, and doing all this administrative stuff, that's why you're frustrated by the midnight, because you're like, I'm tired. Because you're doing all the in the business stuff. You are the rainmaker. Your job is to focus on the creation of the business ideas. Then you're going to go to Upwork. Then you're going to Fiverr, and you're going to put in a request for who you need to do. Who do I need? So for those that are in coaching with me, I've got 2 more slots, and I let you guys know, I think on Friday, I only have 2 more slots open. September 1st, I get started doing the one-on-one coaching. I have 2 more slots available for those that need it. For those that are in my coaching program, you get all of those resources. You get the IT people, you get the people who can put the eBooks together, all the Shopify pages, you get all that while we're in our coaching session. But where did I get them from originally? Upwork and Fiverr. I have customer service representatives. I have people who put books together, edit books. I also have somebody just to do a lot of website creation. So whatever is needed, you all, that's not your jam. That's not your thing. So go to Upwork, put in a request of what you're looking for, a job request. You can post a job, and then people who fit that description will start applying for the job. What's up, guys? All right. Now, again, you're working on the business. You want to write out, who do I need to run my business? Don't ask how. You're going to, who do I need to run this business? Well, I need an IT person because I don't know how to fix the computer. I need someone to put my email content together. So I need a content creator. Got it. So you start writing down all the people that you need, and you start feeling big. Like, oh, I'm hiring. And once you start to see, a lot of these people are overseas. I have team members I've never met before, and they're overseas. So their hourly rate is not like the US. Their hourly rate could be $5 an hour. If you're paying somebody $5 an hour to complete a task, and you say, look, I just need 20 hours this week, they're going to be looking at you like, I still need more work. It's only $100 a week for them to service your business. And whatever, I'm not saying everything, but let's just say it's $5 an hour, and she's doing 20 hours per week. You can find a whole bunch of stuff for her to do. You got it? So you guys got to start releasing a lot more and let the professionals do. Not a problem. Let the professionals do what they do, because as me, I'm going to screw it. That's not quite what I say. When I say screw it, and I'm going to go to Upwork and I'm going to look for who I need, because they can do it faster than me and they'll do it better than I did. Okay. All right, here we go. Here's some marketing tools that I think every entrepreneur should have. Everybody. Number 1, Linktree. Linktree, and it's spelled just like that. If you go to that website, if you're in coaching with me, I'm doing this for you for free. I'm actually creating it for you. All right. So if you want to go there and create it. Now, many of you have signatures in your email, right? You got LoriWoodruff.com, LoriSellsHomes.com, BuyMyHouse.com. And then you got click me on Facebook, click with me, find me on LinkedIn. You got all these directions for people to do. Why not have everything all in one? So Linktree is a clean landing page that has all of your links all in one. I'll show it to you when we're finished, but many of you have probably seen mine. So my username is Lori Woodruff. So it's Linktree /Lori Woodruff. That's how you get to mine. You can create whatever username you want. Hey, Kirby, what's up? So do that. So that way it's cleaner. So that when people are looking to get information, just say, hey, my calendar is in my link tree in my bio. Go to my bio, click on my bio, and you'll be able to get it. So that's pretty much like the lingo now for everything. Go to my bio. The link is in my bio. And that one link can have my real estate information, my coaching program, my Shopify page, all right, anything that I want you to get connected to, including all of my social media pages. So just keep that in mind to keep everything clean. Canva.com, that's another person I have on my team. I'm not that great with putting presentations together, right? So remember, PowerPoint was the thing before. Now, Canva has presentation slides. So I didn't do this presentation slide right here. I gave the information, but I didn't put it together. Like this would have taken my ADHD to the moon, to the roof. And it would have taken me weeks to get it done. So I have a Canva specialist that does it. And he is only maybe $40. I know I didn't spend any more than $40 to get this presentation together. No more than $40. I know I didn't spend any more than that. And anytime I need one, I go right to him. Here's the information that goes in it. He puts it all together, puts the cover and everything together. I'm like, that's my presentation. That's my presentation. I'll make some adjustments. All right, but I got it. So Canva.com, you can go in there and you can be your own graphic designer. A little bit, okay? But you can certainly go in there and make flyers. You can make some presentation slides. You can get the banners for LinkedIn. You can make the banners for your YouTube, like the thumbnails for YouTube. A lot of the YouTube thumbnails that I use on my YouTube page, I get them from Canva. I make those, okay? So use that for your creative side or share that with someone on your team so they can create out of Canva. But there are people on Upwork and Fiverr that love Canva and they can do it better than you and faster than you. All right, so for those that are looking to get mock-ups, you can go to bit.ly/mysmartmockups. And that gives you the ability to, let's just say I wanted to put my logo on a pillow, or I wanted to put my logo on a shirt, right? That site allows you to mock up cell phone shirts, okay? And so I like the site because it allows you to personalize it rather than just flat figures. So, you know, it gives you life-like products. I'll show you when we finish. Just remind me to do mock-ups. I'll write that down, okay? I might forget. My smart mockups. We're good? Here we go. How many of you are looking to do an ebook? And you're like, I need content. Well, plrhustle.com will give you a white label book. So it's basically a book already written, and you can download it in PDF format, and you can put a new cover on it, and it's now your book for selling purposes. You can sell it or you can give it away for free. So if you go to PLR Hustle, private label rights, plrhustle.com, I love them. Put in there the genre that you're looking for, right? So let's say you're doing credit or you're doing boutique. All of those types of categories are already in there. And the books are already done. So many of you are thinking, well, I don't have time to write a book and I don't know how to put it together. Well, how about you buy one that's already done? Okay. And you can always put some things in it or you can take some things out of it, because when you purchase a book off of PLR Hustle, you're buying the content. So you're going to get a Word document when you purchase it. I think I've paid $4.99 for a book. I've paid $12. I paid $12, $14 for different books. I haven't even released yet. So I go over to Fiverr.com, have somebody do a sexy cover a book cover for me. And so I have the steps in my Linktree page of how you can put your book together. So I'm not going to go all into how to put it together, but PLR Hustle gives you the content already done. All right. So a lot of people give that away as a freebie. You ever go to a site and they're giving away, here's my free 10 steps to buying your first investment property. Well, plrhustle.com is one of the sites that a lot of people use, and you can repurpose it and you can make money off of it as well. So you can sell it, or you can give it away for free. Alicia, you had a book. I don't know if you got it through PLR Hustle or another site.
I think it was PLR Hustle.
I think it was, and you just made some edits to yours, right?
Yes.
She's a real estate investor, and she made hers with, what's the title of yours? Alicia, what's the title of your ebook? Okay. I'm gonna just chalk it up as a technical difficulty. But she has one we worked on together, and it was something that she needed to add content to just put her own touch onto it. So you got it? Number 5, as we're rolling into getting things completed, download this app on your phone. It's called Cam Scanner. Cam Scanner, all right? As a real estate agent, there are a lot of times that my clients needed to give me a copy of their earnest money deposit check. They needed to give a copy of something they just got from the library or from their job, right? So in order to scan that document, and they're not in front of a printer or they're not at work at, scanning, they can use their phone, go to that app called Cam Scanner. They can take a picture of the document, it converts it to a PDF. So a lot of times when you all are exchanging your identification, your social security number, important documents, you want to do that instead of sending a text message. It's safer because it's encrypted as a PDF. So Cam Scanner will convert that document to a PDF, and you can email it to whomever. Boom, right from your phone, all right? Right from your phone. Saves a lot of people, especially my blue collar workers who are like, I don't know how to use the scan machine at work. Cool, well, you know how to use your phone. Take a picture. Take a picture. And for those realtors, make sure you share that. Please share that with your clients so that they're not stressing out over, I can't get to a machine. I don't know how to get to. Can't scan, all right? Let's keep it moving. Let's talk about some business setup tools, and we are about done. We're about done. I'm gonna leave you guys with this. For many of you that want to get your business set up, here's an easy site that you can go to forget all the fluff and standing in line and having to do all that. You can go to bit.ly/My Inc. Authority to set up your business. Whatever state that you're in, you can go and set it up, right? So avoid all of the pop-ups and all the things that they want to sell you. I just want you to get the LLC form. You just want your articles of incorporation in whatever state that you're in. Got it? Number 2, if you needed to get some business forms, and my business folks, y'all gonna need them. You need a lease, you need a copy of a business plan, you need lots of different things in business, even a trust. Some of you may want to start a trust. A lot of these business forms are in here for free, and some are at cost. So bit.ly/My Law Depot. Make sure you copy it exactly the way it is. All right, if you're on Instagram and you wanted to take a look at what we got, make sure you come over quickly over to my link in my bio, register for the webinar, and come on over so you can take a look at what we're looking at. And for those, last week we did a session on selling your credit. Your trade line supply is a reputable company. It's one of the top companies that you can buy a trade line from. We talked last week about how you can make a business out of selling your credit cards as an authorized user through this company. So if you're interested in either buying or selling a trade line and you need one, you can either be a buyer of a trade line, and you need it on your credit report to help boost your scores. All right, and show that you've got another trade line, Or you can be a seller of a trade line, meaning you've got a credit card that qualifies with the company and you're able to allow people to be an authorized user on your card. That is a stream of income for you. All right. So that is trade line supply. All right. So those are the links I wanted to share with you that will help you with your business. Now, for those that need business funding, I had a few people that already applied. They already applied for business funding. And this is the company that I've been working with, National Business Capital. I'm gonna throw it into the chat box. For those that are making at least $5,000 or more a month, and you need money in your business, and that business has been open for at least 6 months. Sometimes they can do waivers and do it less than that. Then you want to go here to get some funding for your business. All right, so I put that into the chat box. So if you need the funding, if you need it, all right. I got $10,000 to actually help put my studio together. I got the floors done, I got the wall done. I even bought me a nice lamp from Amazon. So I got a few things. Because I got that line of credit, and it doesn't show on my personal credit report. It doesn't show on your personal credit report. So check them out, browse on there, apply. What you got to lose, all right? Apply if you need to get some funding for marketing, you need some equipment for your business to run. Stop using your own money. Stop using your money. So move over to National Business Capital and see what can happen. One of my realtor friends got on here and she got, I'm not sure if she's on here or not, but she got approved last week. I didn't even know she went through it, but she got approved for it. And she's also a referring partner. So if you want to be a referral partner as well, you can talk to them about that as well, because I'm one of their referral partners. All right. So let's get back on the last slide that I wanted to share with you. I think we are about done. I wanted to show you the marketing mock-up, as I promised I would. This one right here for the folks that like to see things. Like, dang, that looks good. Well, if you have a logo, so like this, right? I work with my graphic designer and got Unleash the Entrepreneur. Nothing off the top, but what I can do is I can take that logo and put it on a variety of different things and download it. So let's just say some home decor things. It gives you a lot of things where you can put these on. So you can put it on t-shirts, you can put it on little children, apparel, mugs, you got it? So it gives you a broader graphics crispiness, I guess, so that it looks a little bit better. Technology. So let's just say you wanted your logo on a computer screen, right? That's what Smart Mockups does. So that's what I wanted to share with you there. How did we do? Andrew, you got it? David, you got it?
Yep, got it.
What's the one thing that we're going to start using? Like, what was the one thing you're like, yo, I need that? What was the one thing?
Actually the smart markup stuff is timely.
Yes. I like your background.
I'm sorry.
I like your background. I like your mic.
Oh, thanks. I have it dark in the background so you don't see all the junk back there. But
we see it. We see it, David.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's just us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So Smart Mockups was nice. Yeah, I like that one because it allowed me to put my logo in various places and then take that image and put it on my website, for example. So that's what I really, really like. Anybody else want to share?
Lori, I have a question. So earlier, I've already been using it for my mileage and stuff like that. but I'm using the free version. If I pay for it, would that be better? Because sometimes it glitches and it doesn't record everything.
You talking about TaxBot or Hurtler?
Yeah.
I've never had the free version, so I don't know a difference. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why. Everything free ain't for me.
Right.
Maybe. Yeah, so that might be it, but you can do a whole lot. Definitely, it'll save you a lot. Y'all, I used to actually have a spreadsheet. And I used to hate doing taxes in the beginning of the year because I'm like, I got to put all these things together. If you saw how raggedy that I had my tax situation, it was like, how are you doing this? You know, receipts fade, right? So I didn't have the app where I can take the picture. When you take the picture of the receipt, you can throw it away. You don't need it. But if you're trying to keep receipts from January and February, like, what the hell? What was that, 4283 or 9283? I don't know. You don't know. So it starts to fade. Y'all, I had my stuff on an Excel spreadsheet. It was just trifling. It was just bad. And I don't know who told me about this app, but I was like, I'm gonna use it and I'm never gonna go back. Good. Ozzy, whatever you use, just have it automated where it's an app on your phone. Again, take the copy of the receipt, take a picture of it, and then you can throw it away. It's in the cloud. You know, it's backed up. And even if it's something you pay an invoice, or let's just say you paid for one of these business courses online, take a picture of the screen. As long as it's legible, take a picture of the screen, categorize it. You know, education, it's for education. Write it off. Everything you can write off on your taxes. There's a lot more that you can write off. Okay. So the last thing I wanted to share with you all is the unleashedcollection.com. So this is the Shopify site that I was sharing with you that I needed some help with. There was one page after the checkout page that needed some TLC. And I didn't want to spend too much time figuring it out by myself. So I had my IT person take care of it. And actually, I think I only paid him $160 per week. And that was part of his services. $160 per week. All right. And it keeps things running smoothly. So I want you to focus on the things that make you money. And if you start to look at working on the business rather than in the business, you will see, I can afford this. All right. And I've got a couple of things I just wanted to share with you. Some of you have already gotten the Brand Accelerator Masterclass. I still have it at $297. Those 10 modules in there are at your pace, and they give you the step-by-steps, kind of like hanging out with me for 10 modules. Plus, I give you the ability to get more social media strategies. A lot of you are looking for ways to up your ante with the social media strategy. So get the masterclass, it's yours to keep. Remember, it's a business write-off as well. Why? Because it's education. And I have 2 more slots for the 6-week accountability coaching. If you choose to get that for $2,500, realize you can make 4 payments. That 6 weeks starts on Thursday. So I'm excited to get started with some of you to get more in you in the next 6 weeks. So this is what? An hour together? If you spend 6 weeks with me, your business will be done. It will be done. All you need to do is work on it, have your assistant on the line with me, I don't care. And then you got the rest of the year to just build it and put it all together. I'm giving you the building blocks, all right? If you want to get some grants for your business, those are the ebooks that I have there. I've got 190 grants that you can grab. So that's only $47. And then you've got the fan favorites at the bottom that everybody has been getting, the credit repair ebook, okay? Get your credit together. Get the credit together, if not anything else. For $49, we got to make sure that we're on top of our game. Everything revolves around credit, getting housing, getting rentals, getting cars, getting utilities, starting businesses, getting business funding. Not starting the business, but getting funding revolves back to our credit. So make sure you go in here and get the tips, the step-by-step tips of what you can do in the next 30 days to help your score get boosted. And for those that need to get their book written, here is the ebook here, and it shows you step-by-step. I give you all the secrets in there, what you need to do, who you need to contact, in order to get your book done by this weekend. All right. So that's what I've been working on. That's what I've been working on. Andrew, what you got here? Customer retention. Yes. Management marketing tools. There's more. There's more. Okay. So I would love to fill those 2 up so I can stay busy for the next 6 weeks, running my mouth a little bit more. But again, for those that just need to do it at their pace, just do the masterclass. Okay, it's only $297. Now, what I wanted to do was also share with you all next week, next Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I've got some class that's going to pour into you. You pay nothing for these courses, but I want to make sure that you're getting exposed to who you need. Next week, I'm going to have a young lady come on and she's going to talk about developing one more stream of income. One more stream of income that you can use with your next check. So that means that just because you start another stream of income doesn't mean it has to be thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, right? So that's what I wanted to make sure that you are exposed to. What if you could start a new stream of income before 2023 starts? And yeah, I have a young lady that's going to share all of that with you next week. Ta-da.